What's going on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, all platforms? Put out there. Washington actually, they were trying to give them the game early in that Washington game, but they came up and they failed at the end because they gave up a couple of turnovers towards the end. But it's this could be a dangerous game for the Giants, man, because if we go in there and our offensive line performs the way they performed against Dallas, this Cardinals team can really make some noise against us. And Josh Dobbs, as long as he plays within the game, their offense, they can make some plays with John Connor, Hollywood Brown, Rondell Moore. They have a good tight end. This is an absolute trap game for the New York Giants. They're expected to win. They're 4-point favorites. But that Cardinals team, man, they created turnovers, got a touchdown off a fumble, which we gave up 2 touchdowns last game on a block punt and an interception. So we'll see. So players to watch with this Arizona team in this game against the Giants: Josh Dobbs, 21 completions for 132 yards. He's a quarterback that'll do what he has to do, and they'll create the game plan to where he's not, being forced to make great plays for this team to win the game. He just has to do his job. John Connor, running back, very dangerous at the backfield, and he had 14 carries for 62 yards. The receivers, Rondell Moore and Hollywood Brown, they can actually get busy against you if you allow them to. If you can't get pressure against this team, they had a combined 6 catches for 61 yards. Not great, but they can do damage if you allow them to. And their main target, the main guy that you have to watch on this Cardinals offense is Mr. Zach Ertz. 10 targets, he has 6 catches for 21 yards. Can the Giants minimize Zach Ertz's impact in this game? We'll see. But this Arizona Cardinals team is a little tougher than you think. Everybody believes they're going to tank for Caleb Williams, but they're going to fight hard, man. And this Giants team is going to have to come out and do great against this Cardinals team to get their confidence back up. So we'll see. But that's the Arizona Cardinals in this Giants versus Cardinals preview. So we're going to see what the Giants could do. Now, let's get on to the Giants. Now, the New York Giants coming off a very, very disappointing and embarrassing loss in their home opener against their rival Dallas Cowboys. Man, they got trounced 40-0. They got a block punt for a touchdown, a pick six in the very beginning of the game, and they got super, super ugly for the New York Giants. That offensive line in the very first game was one of the worst performances for an offensive line I have seen in a very, very long time. Just absolutely dominated by the Dallas Cowboys, and they're going to have to bounce back against this Cardinals team. Will their confidence be so shot that they come out against the Cardinals flat and maybe be upset in week 2 and start off the year 0-2? If so, that will be very, very, very harmful to the confidence of this team, the confidence of this coaching staff, and the Giants moving forward. Will Daniel Jones' confidence be destroyed if they lose to the Arizona Cardinals? Man, this team has a lot of questions with the offensive line. Evan Neal, he hasn't progressed the way they wanted him to so far. Mark Lewinsky playing some of the worst guard play I've ever seen out of an offensive guard. He's chicken winging people out there, thinking that's going to stop them from getting to the quarterback. Man, this offense has a lot of questions after adding a lot of weapons like Paris Campbell, Darren Waller, bringing back Slayton, drafting Jalen Hyatt, Saquon Barkley. And I think the Giants, they really fooled themselves in this game, and they got away from what they are as far as last year as being a good running team and setting up the pass with the run. They're going to have to get back to their roots because that offensive line has proven that they haven't progressed the way that they want them to. And if their offensive line continues to play like that, any defense has a chance to come out and do some things against this offense, and the offense will be limited as long as that offensive line does not progress, especially the right side of the offensive line. John Michael Schmitz at center had a pretty good game. Andrew Thomas is what he is. Will he be available for this game coming off a hamstring injury? Reports say that he missed severe injury, but let's see if he's going to be, healthy enough to play against this Cardinals team, or he's going to be sore, especially with the 49ers coming up on a short week on Thursday Night Football. They're going to need Andrew Thomas healthy, especially for that pass rush with the 49ers. But let's get to some key players for the New York Giants against this Cardinals team. Daniel Jones coming off a pedestrian game, 15 completions out of 28 passes for only 104 yards with 2 picks. One off Saquon Barkley that really wasn't his fault, but hey, stats matter, and that's the stat. 2 picks, 1 pick six. He's going to have to play better in order for this team to win. Then we got Saquon Barkley, 12 carries for 51 yards. He has to get more than 12 carries. They have to involve Saquon Barkley more in the run game because this offensive line, which gave up 7 sacks, we have to run the ball in order to set up the pass until this offensive line gels together and figure out what they're supposed to do on the field. The key when it comes to the weapons, the receivers, we got to look to Darren Waller. He only had 3 catches for 36 yards in this debacle of the game, but I think Darren Waller can expose this Cardinals defense because they do not have the linebackers or the slot corners in order to stay with Darren Waller. I think he should have success against this Cardinals defense. And the receiver, I'm going to give you a receiver that I think that's going to blow up in this game. He's going to get a lot of catches around the line of scrimmage on screens and in the middle of the field, and that's Paris Campbell. I believe Paris Campbell is hungry. I know it's kind of weird, but he was playing fast in that game, and I think when we get him the ball, he's going to do some things for us, man. So that's overall what these games give you, the focal points of both teams, the players on both teams that have to step up in order to get this game. I have the Giants winning 30-13. I think they bounce back and get their confidence back, and they need a good game against the Cardinals going into week 3 against the 49ers on a short week, because it could get real ugly for the Giants if they lose this game. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button for Big Pat Sports Talk. Hit that big blue join button if you want to join the big blue crew and talk your talk. And until the next episode, New York Giants Full Access, this your boy Big Pat Sports Talk. You know what it is, man. Peace.